Hello, this is George Senda, the real, official, authentic, original, the official, the guy from Pittsburgh, except no cheesy YouTube commentators, imposters, or taggers of Mitch Malone, Nancy Pelosi houses. But then maybe not about the. Well, this is the first video of the new year. Hope you had a great new year. Here is a little girl to wish in the new year. She is purring a little hesitantly. Pretty little girl. Yes, pretty girl. Pretty girl. And my little girl. It's been raining here on and off all day and all night. It's raining. It's pouring where Kathy is. She's got to go to the store. Kathy got her stimulus check. I got mine. Paid all the bills. Going to pay the rent on Monday. Go get quarters for laundry. Oh, yes, girl. Yes, girl. And in a little while, there goes the keyboard. Little girl knocked down the keyboard, panicked as usual. And I will go out and feed the cats. And I think I will go and get myself some Chinese food. Because all I have to eat in the house is on wheels. And yeah. So, and the weekends suck here because unlike Kathy, who can hop on the bus, go to Walmart, hop on the bus, go to Safeway, the buses run here every 2 hours and I can't go anywhere. And unless I look at my computer, I don't know what day it is because the calendar is all expired. No free calendars. You can't go get them anywhere. I may have to go to an insurance agent and say, can I get a calendar? I really need one or two, actually. So that's what's going on. All the bills are paid, the credit cards. The last $300 loan was paid off to Friday. The possible loan of $81 will be half paid on Monday and then paid off in February. And that means in March, all the money will be back to be mine again. I won't take any more loans out. And I'll have enough for kitty food. All I need to do is buy wet food this month and litter. I have going through a lot of meow mix for some reason, but got another bag here. So, and I'm going to be giving $200 to Kathy for the Prius fund and $40 to Target, internet bill, track phone, rent. I still have to pay those on Monday as well. And the track phone keeps losing the signal if I put the computer to go to sleep, which is weird. So I have to keep the computer on all the time. So anyway, the meal at El Charro attacked me because they gave me a slab of beans like the monolith from 2001, and I ain't eating all those beans again, I'll tell you that. And somehow during the night, and I don't even know where the hook was, there was a hook here. And the lights were hanging on here, and the reindeer was hanging up, and the cat in the hat was hanging up, and maybe the cats played with it or something. It was fine when I went to bed. Of course, the night for me is like anywhere from 6 in the morning to about noon, because I wake up to go to the restroom all the time. And the reindeer and the cat in the hat and the hook were all on the floor, and the lights. So they will be, the reindeer and the cat in the hat will be put back to their place in the door. The lights, when I get some command hooks, will go over the window. And then these guys will be retired today. Christmas is over. So that's what's going on. And I want to thank Mitch McConnell, Mr. Grouchy, who put the 230 and Trump Commission amendment into the $1,400 check, which he had no intention to see voted on anyway. And Nancy Pelosi had her house vandalized, actually her garage, with the Antifa symbol, $2,000 We want everything. And then Mitch McConnell, oh, this terrible act of vandalism. Well, they're lucky nobody burned their house to the ground with them in it. They put Mitch hates Kentucky. Where's my money? And other things on his front door. Now Meet Kevin said there's a rusty mailbox, and he wonders if these are just front homes. Well, I know Nancy Pelosi lives in her home in San Francisco. I don't know if Mitch lives in his home in Kentucky, but I'll tell you one thing. It didn't look like this elaborate mansion type brownstone mansion in San Francisco that Nancy has. And there is talk with the new Congress that Nancy Pelosi, but then they've said this before, and she always somehow managed to get the votes. They're just, I think they're too afraid of Nancy to vote her out. There's talk that she may be out as Speaker because this is the closest they said between the Democrats and Republicans in the House when one side controls it, the other one doesn't since 1958. They lost 15 seats. So there's a Black Caucus member who may be running, and we could even get Kevin McCarthy. And I don't know if I like that idea. He's a Republican, but he's anti-stimulus check. I don't like that. Any Republican who's anti-stimulus check, vote them out in the next elections. And some of the blame for this has to be on Donald Trump. He could have gone to the Hill. He could have made a couple phone calls. We don't know what he was saying. And then some are saying that Pelosi and Mitch are working to block any effort to stop the Republican electors from being brought to the Congress and any effort to have Trump retain the presidency in the Congress. That's what one Democratic congresswoman says. And she says, he thinks, well, Pelosi and McConnell are conspiring to ensure that Biden will become president. And we've already seen Mitch throw Trump under the bus by inviting Biden. And I'll be happy to work with him. So, you know how Mitch feels. Mitch is an establishment member, and he probably doesn't really care about Trump. So I've just been sleeping. Oh, the knee that I banged on the bus is still hurting, and I'm still having a great deal of trouble walking with it. And Monday, I will call County Connection and file a formal complaint. When I fell and I went forward like this and onto the seat in front, the fold-up seat in front of me, and banged my knee on it, I was lying face down on top of the folded seat. And that thing was folded up like this against the wall of the bus. So I was propelled up and over the seat. And I'm lying there, ow, 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 ow. That's literally what I said. The driver didn't stop. The NASCAR was all right. Nothing. And when I left, I said, I hope my knee isn't damaged any more than it already has. And while you're driving, he said nothing too. So that was really rotten. And one of the strange things that's going on with my channel, I don't understand it. I looked for all of last month, even though I know I got a $100 donation or a supposed donation. There's no revenue listed for December, and so far no revenue. I should have money from YouTube Prime. Right now they're saying my revenue for that is $81. So I'm getting no AdSense revenue, which is strange. So anyway, I don't understand that. Not that I've made a ton of money. According to Meet Kevin, because I have a YouTube channel, he considers that a side business. I could actually go to my credit union and ask them to allow me to sign up for a PPP grant. We will see if there's a way I can do that, because you don't have to pay it back, and it could be as much as $10,000 or more. And I would give 5 of that to Kathy, and use the rest to get a newer computer. And you can donate to PayPal, And of course, Super Chat, because I look at other channels that get multiple donations every day, and I don't get anything. Not just me. I have cats to feed, and we're trying to save up to get another car, because if this knee is permanently damaged, then I'm going to have even more trouble walking and sitting and standing. But I've never seen a driver with a passenger injured just sit there and not say a word. So, and that's my mailing address. Oh, by the way, hello, Jeremy. I want to say hello to Perkle Pickle Puckle, who joined the guy from Pittsburgh Paranormal and News Forum as a new member. Welcome. The smell of pickles all over, the Perkle Pickle people meter all over my forum. Can't get rid of it. I tried Febreze, nothing works. And my video views went up 1,023,000, about 980. Subscribers are 4,655. That has stayed steady for the moment. But we will see what happens in the new year. I'm hoping by the end of the year I could get 10,000 subscribers. And of course, it would be nice if right here, instead of reindeer crossing, would be that nice Google sign they give you if you get 100,000 subscribers. And that would take a heck of another 10 years. I'd probably be dead. But unless I got a GoPro. And I want to thank Mitch McConnell for not giving us a check. So I can't get my $338 GoPro 9. And so I can't get my iPhone SE. Thank you, Mitch. May a bus jump the curb and cause you harm. Because anybody who's a millionaire who thinks like the Republicans do, and Dick Durbin, oh, it's the same formula in this bill, and no, it's not. Durbin was wrong. Anybody who thinks that someone making $250,000 to $350,000 with 4 kids is rich is nuts and mean-spirited. You got to pay to raise kids. They got medical bills, they got dental bills, they got clothes. When schools are open again, they got books. Well, not books in elementary school or secondary school, but you got to buy shoes. Kids get sick, you got to take them to the hospital, you got to pay for health care. You have birthday parties, birthdays, Christmas, other gifts. Then the kids are here. Kids are in scouting or something like that. Got to take them to scout, got to take them to Little League, got to take them to soccer games. All that costs money. You're not living in some vacuum unless you're locked down like we are in California, where the kids just stay at home and you're homeschooling them. And then you're going quietly because they're crazy, not being able to go to work unless you have a job where you're telecommuting to work, which many do now. So, but these people have, I'd like to look up what Lindsey Graham was for this, but he didn't speak about it at all on the floor until the discussion was tabled with the NDAA, and then he said he was all for the stimulus, which is a huge mistake. So I don't know what's with him. But any Republican who's against this, any Democrat who's against it, vote about the next election, demand term limits, so we stop this nonsense. And I hope that maybe, in some ways, I'm hoping that Republicans lose in Georgia. We'd have a Democratic Senate and a Democratic House. We'd sure be getting stimulus, but they'd take away our guns and other things, and we'd have hordes of illegal aliens coming in the country, and I don't want that. But for a bunch of millionaires to have the nerve to say, have the gall to say that if you make $250,000 to $300,000, you're rich, And I meet Kevin at a chart after all the things with 4 kids. You get a check. You get $2,000, period. That's going to go not very far. You've got a mortgage payment, maybe, or a car payment, and a car payment. That's to eat that up one fell swoop. And there's 100. Oh, I know I'm yawning so much. I drank this coffee. It's hideous. 159 not Republicans, 159 millionaires in Congress out of 545. So that's almost a quarter are rich. They didn't start their own rich, as far as I know. So I think that's they don't have any idea. If I had the genie give me the magic wishes, unlimited wishes, let me take away their money for what? Take away their houses, take away their limousines, let them live on what I live on, 952 a month. See them make it that way. See them empathize with the poor, the unemployed. There was a story I highlighted on my computer. I'm not sure where I would find it right now, but 1,023,318. But I think that's changed. That's my views. But there's a story of a cop, and he was called to the store. Here it is, I think. I think this may be it. No, this isn't it. And the 2 women there, well, they had a couple of kids with them. And the store, all they asked was the people give back what they didn't pay for. They were doing through the automatic checker, and they didn't pay for some of the items. And so the policeman talked to them. He said, "Why didn't you pay for some of this stuff? Why were you shopping?" She said, "Well, I've never done this, but these aren't my kids. They're my friend's kids. And she can't afford Christmas dinner. She's not working, and we wanted to make sure the kids had something to eat." So he did not charge them with shoplifting, and he went and got them a $250 gift card so they could have Christmas dinner with the kids. That's really great. He got commended by his chief. And the people out there, cops are evil and they're mean and all of that. The video she makes stuttering for me, is this anyone else? I'm puzzled. Who is stuttering? And I lost my note how to pronounce your name. I keep wanting to say Boba Fett. But I'll just say Bobesh. Bobesh. Or it reminds you of Little Bo Peep or something. I don't know. My video, why am I? You mean the video is stuttering? Well, I'm not seeing evidence of that on my end at all. And the signal was fine. Bobesh, yes, Bobesh. Yeah, that good old boy from down south in that south of France there. So I'm not seeing that. Now I hope in the next year that if we get another state, we get an H stop, and here normally it says of course, you have that fine French equipment where the television station workers go on strike every 5 minutes and protest in the streets and try to burn down Paris. I've seen the videos of France. They work out. There are no barricades left. So I don't know. It's still recording. It's still blinking away on the bottom of the screen. I can see me moving. Now, the other guy in here, Jeremy, is not saying that he's having a problem at all. So you got me, pal. I'm going to assume it's working. Well, you realize part of this, the problem with this computer, it is a 12-year-old Macintosh. And I hope by the end of the year to have my 2010 working. That'll make it a little faster. Now they're not saying much of anything. It would be nice to know if he's having the same problem. Jeremy, are you having the same problem? Jeremy, are you having the same issue with the video? And I thought by now the pickle would be in here, the purple pickle. So, and other people, and the usual suspects. I'm wearing shorts right now, the famous red shorts. Well, the problem with Twitch, I think it would still cause a problem because it's the way the streams, and I don't know how to do that yet. And what I would like to do, now there's talk, Biden said he's for this, of through 2021 giving everybody on SSI, SSDI, Social Security benefits, VA, and railroad retirement an extra $200 a month. I would give Kathy $100 of that for the car fund, and I'd consider buying a Switch. You could stream on Switch, and then I have a Twitch account. I watch videos, and the videos on Twitch that I watch are fine. Every video I watch on YouTube is fine. There's no buffering for watching it. Sending this stuff through this cool pad that's a problem. So I don't know. Well, I just posted the PayPal, and nobody ever. I come in on here, and nobody ever donates to me, and it really bothers me. After 10 years, 1 million views, almost 5,000 subscribers, and I get nothing. And yet people have said, "Are you going to go out and do live videos in the GoPro?" Yeah, I have one, thanks to Mitch McConnell and Donald Trump, because Donald Trump sat there and said nothing other than give money to the people ASAP. Which means in Trumpese, I guess, that means shaft. We're going to give you the shaft. That's what we're going to give you, not $1,400. Well, I'll have to look into that. But right now I'm having issues with my eyes. I'm not looking into anything. I'm going to go out and feed the cats, go get something to eat, and go back to bed. It's cold. Look into that. I have a Twitch account. No, wait a minute. I don't have a Twitch account on this Mac. I have a Twitch account on the iPad. So I can't do that now because unless I can figure out how to get, I don't even have the password for Twitch. It's all on the iPad. Everything's on the iPad that's broken. The one iPad, the screen's broken. The other iPad is the charging port isn't working. If I don't have to pay for the one with the charging port not working, I'll get that back relatively quickly. And I had a lot of bills I wanted to pay down. And so after giving Kathy $200, paying the cool time, paying the track phone, I'm supposed to have internet and a track phone. I'm not. And paying the rent, I'm not going to, even though with the stimulus, it's just going. So, if I can get this to move, now I just went to Chrome And in the act of trying to move the Chrome screen, it started spinning. I talked to the guy that fixed that Mac. He said it's $125 to put a new hard drive in. I'd rather repair the 2010. And it will only be 10 years old. But the hard drive, I want to put a 2 terabyte in there, and it's ungodly expensive. Now, let's see what happens here. And I spelled it wrong. Well, there goes the keyboard again. I've got to do something about this. There may or may not be a Twitch app for a Mac. I don't know. So I'll apologize if you can't see me because I can't see the screen. Twitch for Mac OS. All right, let's click on that. I do have it on my iPad. One. Okay, I see what happened. They put it on the bottom of the screen where I can't. Okay. All right. That will take 87 megabytes. I'll have to wait. I didn't know it was uploading in 3 spots, so I canceled 2 of them. And all right, now it's apparently uploaded everything. But where it is, my reputation has been sullied. They come in here and claim I beat my girlfriend, I've killed my parents. A YouTuber gets this that I've ever seen, gets this kind of treatment from people. You're buying a camera while people are starving. Well, by that definition, when I bought this Mac for $400, people were starving then too. That shows you guys. Well, give me a moment. I'm trying to get this Twitch business to work. Okay. I'm getting tired of restarting the stream all the time. I've got a perfectly good signal here. All right. On my end, I can see. The recording symbol is